You guys ready for Zoom movie night?
You know it, Bobby.
Austin, is it your turn to pick the movie?
No. It's my turn, Ray. All right. And I've got a good one all picked out on Netflix. Can you give me permission to share my screen?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, make sure you check your open tabs.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I don't want to accidentally share any other kind of videos.
Right.
Uh,
Oh my God.
What is it?
You guys are on your desktops, right? Not laptops?
yeah.
I don't have a laptop.
And the computer that you're on right now, that's what you use for Zoom?
Obviously.
Brilliant detective work, Ray.
And this is the computer that you use for YouTube and Facebook and other internet activity?
Again, obviously.
Yeah, that is how computers work.
So then you use the computer that you are currently sitting in front of to look at other websites?
Uh, yeah.
Yeah, what is your point?
Other websites, the kind of websites that you wouldn't want to share your screen in front of your buddies with, right?
You are being weird.
I'm being weird. Guys, don't you realize? We have spent almost an entire year talking to each other over Zoom from the place where we look at these other sites, from the place where we, you know.
Oh.
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 But it's not like we're doing that in front of each other.
No, but now that I've realized that that is what you do in the exact same space that I've been looking at you at, how am I ever supposed to look at you guys the same?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have never.
Show us the lotion, Austin.
Huh?
Come on, guys. I know it's there.
I just want to prevent old man hand.
This is worse than accidentally seeing your buddy naked in the gym locker room.
Way worse.
Do we move our computers?
Move them where, Bobby? They're desktops.
Damn it! I'm just trying to figure out how to save this friendship.
Well, we may as well show each other what we do.
I've never shown anybody before.
No. This is a very private activity, Ray.
Well, there's no going back now. So?
Fine. This is where I knit. Are you happy now?
I sit here watching knitting tutorial videos and I knit here all day long. Thank God for this lotion, because otherwise my hands would be really chafed.
I knew it. This is where I knit too.
As I think I'm addicted to knitting.
Me too.
Well, what now?
We can't go back to normal after we've seen each other's knitting.
Maybe we can knit together? You know, in front of each other?
Gross.
No way!
Way to ruin the friendship, Ray.
Well, since I have you out.
Oh, and one more thing.
Straight out of Long Beach, it's Held Apart.
Held Together presents Held Apart, the improv and sketch comedy show. Starring Agnes Chan, Darren Held, Zarina Hora, Liz Lanier, Anne Mantell, Richard Martinez,
Neil Matsuzaki, Sarah Pinsky, Scott Segesser, Kale Schwartzman, Daniel Smith, and Nellie Villetian, featuring Priya Bird, Aaron Moore, and Brian Patrick Williams, with special guest
Zachary Arnold, Zayden Arnold, Zoe Arnold,
April Hannum, and Christopher Walker.
Hi, OnlyFans. Welcome to my store, where I sell OnlyFans. This big boy is on sale for $15.99. It blows the competition out of the water. Next, we have this fan. It can be cool or hot. Last, we have this little guy here. Don't let its size fool you. Because of its girth, it's very powerful and can get the job done. It reaches all the important areas. Thanks, OnlyFans. Don't forget to subscribe. My link is in the bio.
All you people look at me like I'm a little gold. While we're anything that keeps me warm in this furry pink blindfold. Always saying, little gold, you've got on too much clothes. Well, I'm just trying to not be froze from my nose to my toes. Shiver, 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 shiver. Shiver, 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 shiver. Shiver, 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 shiver.
I wear 3 t-shirts over 3 t-shirts, but I feel cold like a snow globe that my fingers hurt. I put on jeans, put on sweats, wanna wear more pants. All I know is I add leggings over underpants.
I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up? I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up? Baby, I just wanna put a coat on. I just wanna warm up with you. Please tell me you have a spare. Oh baby, I just wanna put some socks on. Are you ready? Now I'm wearing 4 different pairs. Let's go. Like that. You like it? Yeah. Now watch me. Shiver, 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 shiver. Shiver, 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 shiver. Shiver, 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 shiver. This feels good. I really wanna hug if you are warm. I just can't help myself.
I really wanna cuddle with your storm.
I really wanna hide, better be warm. I really wanna cuddle, please be warm. Baby, I just wanna put a coat on. I just wanna warm up with you. Please tell me you have a spare. Oh baby, I just wanna put some socks on. Are you ready? Now I'm wearing 4 different pairs. I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up? I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up? Shiver, 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 shiver. 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 I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up? I'm so cold in here. I cannot warm up. Can you turn the heat up?
Hey everyone, welcome to my Only Cans page, the only place on the internet where you'll see someone like me make meals entirely out of canned foods. If you subscribe to my channel, you might see me prepare canned-based meals such as a manwich. Of course, I know why you're really here. You want to see me play with my sausage. My Vienna sausage. Of course, I wouldn't want things to get boring around here, which is why sometimes, if you pay extra, I'll get a little fishy with some canned tuna. How much would you pay to see me play with my cocktail? My canned fruit cocktail. You can see me cook up some real hot stuff with all these things and more, as long as you pay $19.99 a month for my Only Cans page.
This is Bare Minimum News, where we report on men doing things they should already be doing. The bar is surprisingly lower than it seems. Join our reporter news team for exclusive interviews and content.
What am I looking at? Yeah, wow. Okay.
Sir, do you have a comment about checking the mail? No. Any comment about checking the mail? Sir?
I said no.
Sir?
No.
Sir?
Leave me alone.
Sir! I'm Olivia Jones, and this is Bare Minimum News. Good evening, everyone. We have yet another breaking story about men doing the bare minimum. We have one of our very own, Amelie Dorian, out on the scene tonight. Amelie, can you hear us?
Amelie?
Yes, I can. Thank you, Olivia. I'm here live on the scene where a man has put down the toilet seat.
That's bananas.
Yes, that's right. And my sources here tell me that he did this of his own free will. He was not asked to do so.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, indeed. It did happen. It did happen. There, the seat is down, and I am in disbelief.
Wow, that is astonishing.
Oh, and I'm getting word that this man actually also threw out the trash unprompted and is thinking about changing the toilet paper roll. I am at a loss for words right now, Olivia. A man doing 3 bare minimum tasks all in one day. I just never thought. I just never thought I'd see this day in my career. This is crazy. Back to you, Olivia.
Wow. My. 2021 is truly the year of change. Thank you so much, Amelie, for breaking that story. Next, we have another one of our reporters, Eliana Carlin, out on the scene to break a fascinating story. Eliana, take it away.
I'm Eliana Carlin, and this is a pile of folded laundry. After being asked multiple times during the week, the man at Alamitos and 3rd finally folded the laundry. Unbelievable, right? I must point out that the laundry is not put away. However, it is folded. That's a fact, so there's that. Oh, and I must add, earlier this morning, the same man, it is reported, he asked his partner, "How are you today?" and did not proceed to talk only about himself afterwards.
pandemonium.
Yes, it is. Alamitos and Third is filled with men doing the bare minimum. It's remarkable. Not as remarkable, well, almost as remarkable as the man who started paying child support last week. Of course, that is after the courts forced him to. Here we are. Back to you, Olivia.
Wow. What a wild ride this has been. Well, join us tomorrow night for an exclusive interview with a man who said, quote, "I think sexism is real, and it might be bad." Thank you so much. I'm Olivia Jones, and this has been Bare Minimum News. We're done? Is that? My God, this is so exhausting.
Only crayons. Only crayons. Only crayons. Only crayons. Only crayons. Only crayons.
Oh, well, Max, you're here. I'm not sure why your parents thought that I should watch you.
My parents wanted a date night, and they said you're my grand uncle and you never ever said hi to me before.
Back in my day, there was no such thing as date nights. Family always spent time together. Now I've built my beautiful home, my estate, and it's got a child in it now. Don't touch anything.
But what if I want to play with something?
What could you possibly play with here?
Do you have any pets that are alive?
No, I don't think so.
What happened to them?
Ah, well, Max, those were from a glorious hunting trip that I had. Ah, yes, I went to Tanzania, and that grand creature behind you, the giraffe, it charged me, and I took it out with a bazooka. Unfortunately, that blew off the bottom half, which is why only the neck and head are displayed.
Were you scared?
No, I had a bazooka.
I think I might have bad dreams now. My mommy said that I can't watch shows with bazookas in them.
Don't worry, I don't have a television. We read for culture around here. Here, let me, I'll hand you a book. Yes, Heart of Darkness. This is good reading for before bedtime for you.
Heart of Darkness. Deep inside the soul is a devil lurking.
Yes.
I don't like this story. There's no pictures.
Fine, I'll tell you a story.
Tell me something, and make sure that there's robots in it, please.
I don't take story requests. Once upon a time, a man arrived in America. He had just 50 cents in his pocket.
Was he a superhero?
This is not a question and answer period. He had 50 cents in his pocket, and he took that, and he opened a sweatshop, and he chained the doors closed, and he made his employees work until he was very, very, very rich. And he passed that wealth down upon his family, and now we're in his house. The end. Good night.
That's not a good story.
Well, Max, what is it that children do?
Without toys?
Yes, I do not have toys.
Well, we could play a game. You could guess what I'm thinking of.
Dirt?
No. Do you want a hint?
Fine.
It's in this house.
The smell of wealth?
No.
No, your parents did feed you before they brought you over, didn't they? Oh. Well, perhaps you'll be going to bed with no dinner tonight. I'm sure you can survive off some of your child fat.
What did you eat?
Well, I smoked a cigar, had a brandy, and took a swig of Ensure.
Can I have some?
No, it's an adult beverage.
Does it have candy in it?
It's chocolate flavored.
Yum! I have an idea. Because you don't have any friends, I could be your best friend. But I already have one best friend, that's Corey. So you can't tell him, but you can be my two best friends.
Believe me when I say, Corey will never, ever hear it from me.
When is it bedtime?
Now.
Good.
You can sleep in the basement. Good night.
Hey, I've been thinking a lot about what we should do after COVID. And I just think, it'd be fun to take a road trip. Just you and me. We'll, of course, hit up Las Vegas first and, City of Sin, do some gambling, catch a show. And, maybe just keep traveling east, seeing the sights, getting food in a restaurant. It'll be great. Trust me. I'll see you after COVID. Hey, if you like that video about us talking about what we're going to do in the future, you can find more of it at onlyplans.com. It's only $3.99 a month for such quality content as, hey, let's do that next week, and what are you doing tomorrow?
The Adventures of Matt Matter.
Oh no! It's the evil boy! He's gonna turn me evil! Abracadabra! Oh, how? I'm turning evil! I can't control myself! Now I must scare people and tell them they won't be able to change. Wah ha ha ha! When my magical stuffed animals touch people, it will take away their powers to change. Wah ha ha! Because I'm Love Girl, and I spread love, and I have the power to change you back to being nice.
What? No, I can't change.
Someone changed me before, so now I can change you too. It's you again.
Yes, but I've changed. I now use my stuffed animals for good.
Nonsense. You changed me.
Now it's your turn to show someone they can change. Use your power to spread kindness. I matter because I can change!
The Adventures of Matt Matters.
Why, hello there. Welcome to Only Shams, where I show you all the pillow shams that I have in my house. Okay, number one, this teal pillow sham, which is a nice cotton fabric, and I sleep on it real good. Okay, moving on. Next is, oh dang, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Okay, now this is my plain white pillow sham that goes with every other kind of quilt you could think of. And last but not least is this leafy pillow sham that I did not take off of the pillow because that's just where it belongs. All right, thank you for joining Pillow Shams, Only Shams, with me, Doreen. Have a good night.
As I lay down to drift away, these voices appear. Did you set an alarm? Is tomorrow trash day? Are you even tired? If I lay here, if I just lay here, can't I shut off my brain and just fall fast asleep? Your bills are overdue, and you're hungry, and you have to pee. What was the name of your third grade teacher? And is she still alive? If I lay here, if I just lay here, can't I shut off my brain and just fall fast asleep? Why can't I clear my head As I try to go to bed, there's no use as these voices are bursting with life. Did you feed the dog? What's on Twitter? You should look at porn. Are you happy with your life? Did you floss? You have to pee again. If I lay here, if I just lay here, can't I shut off my brain and just fall fast asleep? Why can't I clear my head as I try to go to bed? There's no use as these voices are bursting with life. All that we are, all that we've ever been, is all your fear and doubts and your anxiety. We'll keep you up all night until the morning's light. Just know that these thoughts won't change for you ever at all. If I lay here, if I just lay here, can't I shut off my brain and just fall fast asleep?
Nope.
Only Grands. Only Grands. Only Grands. Call now.
And now from lockdown, it's Any Day Update with Liz Lanier and Richard Martinez.
Hi, I'm Liz Lanier.
And I'm Richard Martinez.
And this is Any Day Update,
where the day doesn't matter
because they all feel just the same. Hey. Hey. Happy Black History Month, everyone. The month where all companies share on social media various photos of Martin Luther King Jr. that fit their aesthetic so they can pretend to care about Black people for 28 days.
Pete Buttigieg won Senate approval Tuesday as the new Secretary of Transportation, the first openly gay person to be confirmed to a cabinet post. It's important that we say first openly gay person, because you cannot tell me that none of these queens were gay with all these wigs and tights, please. It's like I'm watching an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Peeps will be back for Easter after a 9-month hiatus. It has been reported that within Peeps society, the Peeps themselves have been able to smoothly distribute a COVID-19 vaccine, and they are ready to reintegrate into the world. So it is truly just America who needs to get their shit together.
A Texas woman charged in connection with the Capitol insurrection on January 6th has asked a federal judge to allow her to travel to Mexico for a work-related retreat, according to court documents. Because I know whenever I participate in a government insurrection, a week in Cancun always puts me right back on track.
Long Beach grocery store workers have rallied over the planned closure of Food for Less this past week, after finding out its parent company does not want to comply with the city's mandate to raise the frontline workers' hourly wage. It is truly astonishing that we live in a place that would rather close down than pay its workers. There's no joke there, I'm just pointing that out. I'd rather be with the peeps.
The head of the Center for Disease Control said Wednesday that teachers do not need to get vaccinated against COVID-19 before schools can reopen safely. It is recommended, however, that teachers do complete 40 hours of gun training, because once school starts back up again, so do the school shootings. Yay, America!
Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, made for TV spectacular from 1997, also known as the iconic Brandy Cinderella, will be joining Disney Plus on February 12th. So may we please have a moment to appreciate this legendary piece of cinema. Richard is coming to Disney Plus! Richard? Brandy Cinderella. Brandy Cinderella. With the Filipino prince? Hello, Whoopi Goldberg? Whitney Houston? Miss Whitney! As a very mother! What?
I know, it's so good. It's so good.
It is. It is. It has changed my life, and it will change everybody else's.
Now it's time to check in with an Anyday Update correspondent.
Today we have a very special guest, an outdoor enthusiast, Pauline Mosby, who's going to share with us today their love for the outdoors and how they accommodated it for the indoors. Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Pauline.
Hi, Richard and Liz. How
Hi.
are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us. Very excited
Thank
to hear
you,
about
thank
your
you.
kids.
What happened to your arm, Pauline?
Oh, duh. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I had a rock climbing accident. Well, technically, it wasn't rock climbing. It was furniture climbing. I put all my furniture up and pretended they were rocks and climbed up on top of them. And then my son's dog, Great Dane, jumped on the couch, knocking my entire tower over, dislocated my shoulder. And you know what my son Craig did? He yelled at me, not the dog, me. I cannot believe it. He is as bad as his wife. Last week, I took the kids to the seashore to collect seashells. And she just yelled at me.
Wait, so you went to the seashore? You went outdoors? I thought you were going to give us outdoor tips indoors. You went outdoors?
No. I brought it in. I brought their little wade pool, and I also got sand and scattered it all over the dining room floor. She walked in and just had a tizzy. You'd think I'd taken those kids to have their limbs removed. She was so upset. I do not understand at all why she was so upset. You know, 4 hours with the shop vac in the dining room looked fine, but no, she just had to freak out. Now they have confined me to my room with all these little creatures. They say they'll come and they'll put them out and about the house, and I can go animal searching and bird watching, but come on. All it is an Easter egg hung with ceramic animals. This is just not acceptable at all. If they were smart, they'd bring in real trees and put the birds in them. Then you would let the real live birds in and I could bird watch. But no, they aren't letting me have any of the outdoor stuff in the house anymore. Ooh, next week, I think I'm going to go to the rainforest. I chopped down some lovely little branches and trees and vines, hang them up in the ceiling in the kitchen with the hose and the sprinkler nozzle at drizzle and mist, and just spray in the kitchen. That should make my daughter Cheryl very happy. She said the kitchen's a mess. The water will help clean it up beautifully. Don't you think that's a lovely idea?
Liz?
That's a lot. What you shared is a lot. But to answer your question, do I think that's a good idea? I am going to say no, because we need the trees in the rainforest. That's kind of like a big deal. So, especially since you're injured and all, I would say no to the trees in the house.
Darn. But how am I supposed to enjoy the outdoors? I mean, these things are not real. It's very hard. Even these plants, they're fake. You would think my kids could at least bring real flowers to fill the house. No. Have you walked up to a rose and smelled it? Does it smell like plastic to you?
No.
I promise you, if you sniff one of these, all you smell is plastic.
Pauline, have you tried maybe taking like walks around your neighborhood? That's not super dangerous these days, as long as you're keeping distance from everybody and maybe have your mask on. Have you tried that?
My children said I had to stay in the house, that I needed to stay safe in the house. I'm too old to be going outside and risking catching that terrible COVID-19. Oh dear.
Well, that's fair. I mean, you know, it sounds like your children have your safety as their top priority, which is admirable.
I need to see the real animals. Maybe your guests and your viewers could send real animals to my house.
Probably not. I wouldn't advise sending real animals anywhere. The process of sending an animal, how does that even?
Yeah, I don't.
Never mind. I apologize. I don't mean to burst your bubble.
Oh, Liz.
Oh God.
Liz, you made her cry, Liz.
Don't do that. I didn't make no one cry.
Oh, Pauline, I think maybe.
What you think, Richard? Don't good cop, bad cop this.
I think that maybe. Have you considered maybe spending more time with your son and your daughter-in-law's dog? That's a real animal, the one who climbed on the furniture and knocked you down and break your arm or dislocate your shoulder. Maybe if you play with the dog, that could help feed that nature, hunger.
I suppose we could do that.
Oh, see, she stopped crying, Liz.
We could, yeah, I could play with the dog.
Good job, Richard.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess. Well, how about flowers? Maybe you could have your viewers send me flowers. Amazon sends it all the time, and live flowers. It would make me feel much better in my home.
We really hope our viewers send you some flowers. I hope you and your family do some kind of family counseling one day, maybe sort that out. And that would, I think benefit everybody. So thank you so much for giving us those tips and joining us today.
Thank you.
This has been a message from an Any Day Update special correspondent.
Oh my God. One, that was sad, but she was already sad. Therefore, I did not make her cry. Richard.
That's arguable. I think we'll have to go back and roll the tape. But she pulled it together at the end, gave us some great, if not great, gave us tips, and personally, I am up for a little sofa rock climbing myself.
I mean, yes, it sounds fun, but I wouldn't tell nobody.
And yet I just did. YouTube audience.
Well, anyways.
Well, this has been Any Day Update.
I'm Liz Lanier.
And I'm Richard Martinez.
And join us next week for our love episode. Little love.
love, or It's Okay to Be Single episode.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Hi, I'm Agnes Chan, and this is my channel, Only Chans. Let's get started. So there's me, Agnes Chan, Jackie Chan, and that's it. Well, not so fast. You see, the Chinese character for Chan is, but that's also the same character for Chen, Tan, and Tang. This symbol is pronounced differently depending on what dialect and even what region you're from. See, my parents immigrated from Hong Kong, where Cantonese is the primary dialect, so our last name is Chan. But if we came from other regions, my last name would have been Chen, or Tan, or Tang, or any one of these. This happens because of romanization, basically using letters instead of symbols, so I could be related to all these other last names. In fact, my grandfather's last name is Chen because he was from a Mandarin-speaking region. So why is it that my grandfather and father have different last names? Insurrection! Yes, a term we are all too familiar with. You see, my grandfather was a high-ranking senator of the Republic of China since the very first National Assembly. But during a government takeover by the Communist Party of China in the Chinese Civil War, death threats to my grandfather and his entire family meant they all had to separate, because it's harder to kill an entire family when they're all in different regions and different countries. Don't worry, I'm here, which means everyone survived. But this explains why you're watching Only Chans instead of Only Chens, or even Only Tans. Ooh, side note, my grandmother's sister was a famous female spy for the Communist Party of China, the other side, and was praised for her ability to mobilize women, even being recognized at an International Women's Day celebration. Talk about family drama, but that's another story. So, let's go over famous Chans again. There's Agnes Chan, Jackie Chan. How about the author of the Joy Luck Club, Amy Tan? Nope, that's different. I'll explain next time on Only Chans. Bye!
You know what? If you want to be friends, you could like and subscribe, and we can see each other all the time. What you waiting for?